Welcome back to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports. Chris, a hardcore match, and if you're talking hardcore, you're talking the human wrecking ball, Pete Madden. I think he has to be the favorite in this match, but this guy will have something to say about that. The Danimal, Dan Walsh, with the Magic Man, that jerk of a manager, maybe equalizing things a little bit here tonight.
The Danimal, MTV reality star, he's going more towards the hardcore way of life here in professional wrestling, Dave, and so I think he wants to prove something and get a big win over the human wrecking ball, Pete Madden. Did you clean off the slobber from the last match yet?
Hey, shut
You're
up,
sure
Chris.
it's still wet?
Everybody here at Turner Rec Center was drooling about
Hey,
Lucy
look.
Madden. What's this?
Is that a fan attacking Dan Walsh?
It's Pete Madden. He put on Retro Rick's jersey, Chris.
Retro Rick works for our website, putting up the PSQ.
Oh.
What, he borrowed his jersey to sneak attack Dan Walsh? This is unfair.
What a great strategy, but clearly only short-term success as now Dan Walsh has recovered.
Dan Walsh gets attacked, but look at that, Dave. I saw him putting these together. 30 to 40 mouse traps on that cardboard, and it's now in the ring, and Dan Walsh is ready to plant Pete on him.
No! Oh, they just went off on his back. It's like a big rat.
You ever gotten thrown on 40 mouse traps, Dave?
No?
Weird. Anyway, look at more kendo stick hits.
It is a hardcore match, Chris, as the Metro Pro champs broke out from the crowd here at Turner Rec Center. Ah, the kendo stick snapping in half, and Pete Madden's impervious to pain.
Look at this. Ultimate Warrior has nothing on Pete Madden.
Definitely didn't have a Chiefs jersey.
Now, Retro Rick's going to need a new Chiefs jersey because there's going to be plenty of blood on this one, I think.
What's this?
Why does it have a bedpan?
Oh, right in the arm. Look at this. Everybody's brought their props. There's a guitar, Chris, and I don't think he's playing us a ditty here tonight.
Who allowed a bedpan into the building? This is horrible.
Who doesn't bring a bedpan to professional sporting events?
I don't know. We're not at a nursing home, Dave. And who brings a guitar?
Look at this. What's Pete Madden gonna do? Oh, he got racked there. Uh-oh. Look out.
Here we go.
Oh! DDT right on the guitar. The hardcore legend is taking a beating here early on.
You know, Pete Madden was also in a rock band in other parts of his life, but he never played a better note than that right there, Dave.
Oh, he's really feeling it now. And Dan Walsh, I thought he'd be an underdog. Like I said, he's maybe got some great hardcore abilities. We're starting to see that here tonight.
Hey, Dan Walsh is an underdog only because he hasn't had 25 years of experience like Pete Madden, okay?
Yeah, that was my point. Thank you for confirming that as Madden gets the bottom row.
But Dan Walsh, obviously an up-and-coming superstar here on Metro Pro Wrestling, Dave, so he's not an underdog in my book.
Listen, I respect him. I hate his attitude, and I don't like his manager selection, but nobody doubts his abilities. It's a hardcore match. You favor the hardcore legend, especially when he's wrapping up his retirement tour.
Pete Madden reverse thrust kick and the kendo hits on Dan Walsh. We see Magic Man over there, Dave, and you mentioned it early in the broadcast. If Pete Madden beats Dan Walsh, Pete Madden gets 5 minutes in the ring with Magic Man, which should have never been agreed to as snap suplex on the floor by Dan Walsh.
But let's be honest, that would be a great holiday gift for all the Metro Pro Wrestling fans. Everybody hates the Magic Man's guts. He deserves what's coming to him. Okay, one person does it. You and maybe Danimal.
Guy was in Kai-En-Tai DX in Japan.
Keep saying that like I know what that means.
Begging you to have a little historical knowledge.
Oh, right off the post is Pete Madden. Oh, he has to take a seat in the crowd. This guy's loopy.
Look, the guy gave him a mop handle.
Oh, but look at that. Pete Madden with a mop stick.
And a big pan into the head of Pete Madden, but here we go. Oh, here's the shopping cart.
Oh, a headbutt. Not the traditional kind either.
The half mannequin is thrown into the ring by Pete Madden, and Pete going for more. Oh, here's the toilet lid. Great.
A mannequin would probably hurt even more than that blow-up doll you have at your house, Chris.
It would.
Look at this. What are we going to see here? U8 toilet. Oh, big punch to the head. He falls right down on that dirty toilet seat.
I think that's human excrement, Dave. I think that's what it's referring to. There's an irony board with MPW, and what is he doing with the shopping cart?
Maybe he's going to go by the concession stand.
Yeah, that makes sense. Was he going shopping?
Oh, wait, Girthy's over there. He can't get there. Okay, what's he going to do here with the cart? It's like he's maybe weighing his options. I think he's going to put it into the ring, Chris.
We've seen Derek Stone do this before, and he threw it at Pete Madden, but now Pete's trying to get it inside the ring, and the referee's going to help him out.
You know, I used to lift shopping carts and other heavy options for a living, and boy, it's not easy, Chris. I'll tell you what.
Really?
Yes.
You used to do that?
Yeah, strongman competition.
Please.
Oh, look at this. Danimal is hiding it. Oh, but Pete Madden gets him right back.
The Danimal tried to sneak attack with the toilet lid. Always a must in professional wrestling.
Always have to have that move scouted, Chris. Always have to be on the lookout for the sneak toilet lid attack.
Of course. You don't want to get the plastic dog poop in your eye, but you know what? Here comes Pete back in the ring, and this is where he's going to do his damage, Dave. You see a table down there, you see a cart, a chair. There's so much stuff in the ring now. That's Todd. They call it Mannequin Todd.
Oh, Todd right to the groin.
Todd got really up close and personal with Dan Walsh.
Probably ruined Todd and Dan's Christmas there.
Todd's going to have a pretty good Christmas. I heard he's getting some arms.
Oh, well, that is a great gift. Now we got the ironing board, possibly.
Here we go. Setting it up for maybe a big Irish whip into the corner.
What are we going to see here? Pete Madden trying to throw Dan out, but a reversal hit first. Pete Madden might be knocked unconscious here.
No ironing for that board anymore. That board's in half right now, and Pete Madden is in the corner.
That's probably the closest a man's ever gotten to an ironing board, Chris.
I think so, and that jersey's never seen a washing machine, so it doesn't need to be ironed either.
Oh, the kendo stick again to the back.
Magic Man out there directing traffic, Dave. This guy is a manager of champions. He really is.
It's like he's just standing there quietly, Chris.
Hey, sometimes it's subtle. Big hits of the kendo stick to the go.
Oh.
Merry Christmas with the star on top.
Definitely seeing stars right now, no doubt about it. And look at this.
Maybe a Death Valley driver, but no. Reversed by Pete.
Thank goodness he was able to avoid that. I think Dave was going to drop him on the shopping cart. Big clothesline.
Short clothesline by Pete Madden, and Pete is eyeing some weapons in the ring now.
Uh-oh, turnabout's fair play. Pete got dropped on the guitar earlier.
Here we go.
Still somewhat intact, though.
I think it's out of tune at this point, but we'll see.
Oh, if it wasn't before, it's definitely out of tune now as it explodes in the center of the ring.
Just a big cloud of dust after that guitar just got shredded. Oh, giving it back to the fan. There's your, maybe you can autograph it after the show. Merry Christmas to him.
Crowd here at Turner Rec Center is loving this match so far, and another weapon.
Why is there a bedpan here once again?
I just need to hand him something.
And how do you know it's not dirty? It's gross.
Oh, did you hear that? And he spanked him.
Well, both of those parts that he got hit with the bedpan should be used with a bedpan, just not in, full velocity force like that.
It's not the traditional way it would be used, that's for sure.
How do you even know it's clean, Dave? Seriously, you've seen Lysol around here? No, there's no Lysol here.
It's a great point, Chris.
I've seen your toilets at home. Here we go. Look, tree of woe in the corner by Dan Walsh, and right by the mousetraps, too.
Look at this. What are we going to go for here? The shopping cart is... like it's going to be positioned by the human wrecking ball, and he can hit some sort of move with this. You'd think that would end the match.
Where's Magic Man? He's got to be worried if Pete wins his match. He's got 5 minutes with his former ally.
Well, if he's smart, he'll be hiding right now because it looks like Pete Madden might be about to end this thing. Trying to pick up that card, and that weighs at least 100 pounds, Chris.
Here we go. Into the corner he goes.
Oh, right to the exposed midsection and groin of Dan Walsh.
That is the groin.
He might not be able to have children, Chris.
He's not going to have children, no.
Well, he definitely tried a lot during his MTV days. Practiced, at least.
Well, there's a way to avoid that, Dave. I don't want to get into that here. Anyway, it's not a PSA hour, okay? It's a hardcore match, Dave.
It's a good point, and hardcore matches usually involve a wooden table often getting destroyed, and are we going to see that here? We've seen everything else.
The wooden table put up in the middle of the ring, and Pete Madden, look at this, snap suplex maybe through the table?
Oh, just short of it. I was hoping he'd save that table for the Magic Man.
Maybe you will, Dave. Maybe if you get your sick, twisted mind out of the gutter for your Christmas wish, you'll put Magic Man to
he's asking the great guys at ringside for chairs.
Who are those morons?
It's a bell ringer, Chris, and our great ring announcer.
Bell ringer?
Yeah, the guy's cool.
That takes a ton of talent there. But back to the match. Pete Madden and Dan Walsh. And look at Pete. Look at him laying Dan Walsh on that table.
That's a little Christmas nap, Chris. He's resting up for the holiday here. Looks like Santa's about to deliver a big present.
Here we go.
Santa Claus stealing the ropes here. He's gonna fly.
Chair sold, but it didn't break the table. Pete just bounced off the table with the chair, and Dan Walsh is now in a heap on the mat.
Both these guys are hurting. Boy, Danimal really has to be feeling it, but that didn't feel too good for Pete Madden either. As Metro Pro Chance breaking out again here at Turner Rec Center.
Is Dan alive? Dan looks dead, Dave.
That wouldn't be so bad, would it?
Dave, it's Christmas.
Oh, sorry. Then no, I don't want him to die. Just lose.
Well, he's moving. Okay. Thank goodness.
That's great.
Dan Walsh and Pete Madden. What a war as Pete Madden goes out. His great career coming to an end very soon. But look at this, Dave. A power bomb through the table. It didn't break.
Oh, a running power bomb, and that collapsed the table in half. Look at that. It's bent around the dead body of Dan Walsh.
That looked like an accordion, Dave. He was folded up. His head snapped into that wood, that hard wood that wouldn't even break when he jumped off the top.
This has got to be it, Chris.
Here we go. Pete goes for the cover.
And he's done it. You know what that means? Get in here, Magic Man. You got 5 minutes in the ring with the guy you stabbed in the back.
Oh, my goodness. Pete Madden defeating Dan Walsh. And what a war that is. And here comes Magic Man. Look, Magic Man means business. Taking off that leather jacket. Coming into the ring.
He's got brass knuckles, Chris.
Yes.
Come on, referee, stop this.
He needs something to make it equal.
Only attacking, of course. He only gets in when Pete Madden is down and out.
Well, of course, Dave. What are you going to wait for him to get totally revived? Are you stupid?
I thought he was a man. I thought he wanted a fair fight. I guess I was wrong.
He's a Magic Man.
You're an idiot, man.
Here we go. More hits to the head.
Oh, his brass knuckles. And look, Pete Madden's scalp has been cracked open.
And look, Magic Man taking him to the corner now as he ascends the ropes. Wouldn't it be great for the teacher to put the student to bed right now?
He's signaling for a DDT, and he hit it.
Tilt-a-whirl DDT by the Magic Man, Dave.
Shades of Jake the Snake Roberts. He signaled for it.
Here we go. Going to the outside.
Time to light the Yule log. What's he talking about,
Are you
Chris?
kidding me? He told me he might do this. Yes!
Got lighter fluid.
Lighter fluid is now in Turner Rec Center.
Okay, this is too much. This is beyond hardcore, Chris.
No, the bedpan was too much.
No, this is illegal.
Yes!
No, come on.
Dousing his head with lighter fluid.
Come on, referee Pumpkin, do something about this.
He's pulling out the lighter, Dave. Look, he's going to blow a fireball.
But Pete Madden got him right in the groin.
A Christmas fireball, no.
Beautiful there, Pete. That would have been awful.
What is it, Pete now? He's going to drive him into the chair.
Oh, right on his head.
Oh, my goodness. Right on the back shoulder and the head of Magic Man, and Pete is back up. Would somebody light a match? Anybody?
Look at this. I think we've seen revenge, Chris. Pete Madden beats Dan Walsh and gets revenge over the Magic Man, finally.
My goodness. What an effort. I have to give a credit to Pete Madden, Dave. I mean, what effort he put up against Dan Walsh. And then defeating his former manager, the Magic Man, in the 5 minutes he was given. It's just an amazing night for Pete Madden, Dave.
Great night already here at Turner Rec Center, and we still have that main event, Bull Schmidt and Jeremy Wyatt coming up for the Metro Pro TV title, and crowd really giving it up for Pete Madden as he's winding down his retirement tour. What a hardcore match here tonight.
You know what, Pete Madden, barring all my personal thoughts about him, I do think he is one of the best all time here in the Midwest. Thank goodness he's been a part of Metro Pro Wrestling, and I think he does have one more match up his sleeve, Dave. He did tell me he has one last thing he wants to do before calling it quits here as a full-time performer for Metro Pro Wrestling. And all these fans around the ring love Pete Madden and are going to miss him dearly. There's Retro Rick getting his stupid jersey back.
That's game worn now, Chris, or at least match worn.
Well, it should be cleaned. I don't think Retro Rick ever goes to the cleaner, so maybe he can get it clean now.
Come on, leave Retro Rick alone. He does a great job for us.